Good afternoon. I'd like to start today's sermon by singing two songs. The first one has hand gestures in the first part, and then has another verse that does not have hand gestures. It goes like this. He came from heaven to earth to show the way from the earth to the cross. My debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. He came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. And so on and so forth. It just repeats. The other song I'd like to sing comes from the Kundalini Yoga tradition, and it also has hand gestures, and it's also something that you would repeat over and over again as a meditation. And it goes like this. I am the light of the soul, I am bountiful, I am beautiful, I am bliss, I am, I am. I am the light of the soul, I am bountiful, I am beautiful, I am bliss, I am, I am. I am the light of the soul, I am bountiful, I am beautiful, I am bliss, I am, I am. I am the light of the soul, I am bountiful, I am beautiful, I am bliss, I am, I am. So before I keep going, I have a few questions for you that I do not know the answer to. The first is, what is a cult? And is it automatically a bad thing? The second is, how do you feel when you sing in a group? What's it like? When I'm singing these songs, I'm sorry that there's an alarm going off. When I'm singing these songs, I feel kind of like I want to laugh at myself in embarrassment and to cry. Because it's so beautiful. And when I also feel like embarrassed and proud at the same time. Okay. I also feel embarrassed and proud at the same time. And I feel full and I feel empty. I feel like I want to immediately stop singing and like I want to never stop singing. It's like I hate it and I love it. And So there's a little bit of like conflict going on. And in my opinion, those two songs are nerve-gratingly corny, and it's very hard to sing them if you have like a critical mind or a certain taste in music or something. But at the same time, they really fill me with this. When I'm singing them in a group, they really make me feel it. I feel really good. I feel really good. I feel torn between feelings of like shame and joy, um, guilt and pleasure. Uh, and then I also feel a kind of another level of how I feel when I'm singing in a group is is that I kind of am aware of how loudly other people are singing, and uh, or who's not singing, and I kind of subconsciously try hard to sort of be right there in the middle, to kind of fit in, to not sing too loud, to not be too enthusiastic, because that would be a little uncool, and also to not, I don't want to just completely ignore it and not do it. So I'm very conscious of fitting in and kind of like doing it right, no more or less enthusiastically than is appropriate. So, what other contexts do we sing in a group? I can think of stories of camp, like Americans in camp. I can think of, and the other big one I can think of, maybe you can think of more, is like sports events. Like I'm sure right now in Brazil there are many, 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 many different songs that people are singing in huge groups, screaming them at the top of their lungs, doing the same hand gestures as the people around them, and I'm sure that they feel very unified and very kind of like emotionally a part of something. And very connected to what's going on, which is soccer in this case, or which is, you know, Jesus in another case, or which is the Kundalini self teacher within in another case. Or at camp, which is they're all united around like summer fun, And so I guess what I'd like to say is like, what is a cult? If you're singing together in a group, repeating the same words over and over again and doing the same movements in unison, is that a cult? And then if that does make something a cult, if singing together does make something a cult, then what are the implications of that? Are cults bad? Are all cults bad? I feel like the hardest thing is to be like, on the one hand critical of what you're doing, and on the other hand moved by what you're doing. It's easy to just let yourself be taken by thing and to do it, or to, you know, be at that like baseball game and to just be really into it, or to be, and it's also very easy to be in a situation where people are yelling and cheering and singing together all around you, and to say, oh my God, where am I? Like, I'm in a terrible place where no one has a brain. You know, run as fast as you can. I think that both of those two extremes are the easiest options. And I would encourage anybody who feels like they regularly do like participate in cultish activities to be more critical of what's going on and what the frame is for what they're doing. And I would encourage anyone who quickly throws it away, who quickly condemns anything that seems cultish, I would encourage those people to see what it feels like to sing in a group. I think it's a really, it's worth a try. It's worth a try. Maybe it's not for you. I think that with everything, even with cults, there needs to be a middle ground. And maybe singing as a group is one of the kind of fun activities that cults of all kinds, whether sporty or religious, have in common. And that you can just kind of try singing the song. So that said, I'm going to sing the Kundalini song one more time, 3 or 4 rounds. And if you would like to join in, please do so. Maybe we can make a little YouTube Kundalini hybrid cult of our own. So, it goes like this. I am the light of the soul, I am bountiful, I am beautiful, I am bliss, I am, I am. I am the light of the soul, I am bountiful, I am beautiful, I am bliss, I am, I am. I am the light of the soul, I am bountiful, I am beautiful, I am bliss, I am, I am. I am the light of the soul, I am bountiful, I am beautiful, I am bliss, I am, I am. Great. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll watch next week's sermon. Okay, bye.